If you do not want to be scammed in COS or any other racketing, watch this video to the end. You will learn some lessons from this video. Sandra, can you please share your story?
My story is that a trusted friend has just scammed me £12,000.
And how did that go ahead?
Yeah, so she told me that she will be able to give me a COS. So before it started, she brought her mom to the UK and who stayed with me for almost 2 months before she left to Nigeria. And she also brought her auntie from Nigeria with the same COS. So she brought 2 other of her people as well with COS, which I witnessed, I saw it. So when I saw all this, and she told me that, won't you be interested to bring your family member? And I said, okay, let me try. I would love to help my brother and his family. So she asked me, I asked her how much. She said £14,000, that this money will be given to the Home Office. I said, 14,000 is too much. As a friend, why don't you help me? I'm a single mother of 4 children. You know my situation. We know each other right from Valencia, Spain, myself and Florence. I know her for a very long time. So I trusted her so much. She came into UK with COS. I moved to the UK when I got my passport. So when Florence came into the country, she called me that, Sandra, I got a COS and I'm working here in the UK. So I said, oh, that's good. That was how we got connected again. So when I witnessed all the people she brought, and she asked me if I would be interested, so I gave her my 12. She asked me to pay £12,000, and I paid her £12,000. So she gave me the COS. My brother's wife went to put in for the visa. Before 2 weeks, they denied the visa. Reason being that she's not supposed to come to the UK to work for 20 hours. It was Florence that did the application. I trusted her so well because I've seen people that she has brought into the UK. 3 people. So I'm like, why would you make such a mistake? Why will you put 20 hours instead of 40 hours? So I said, so that caught my attention. And I met a friend of mine who is also a lawyer. Something pushed me. I said, please, can you check this COS for me? Is it authentic? Is it real? A friend of mine collected £12,000 from me. I explained my situation to the man. And he said, okay. So he made his research and saw and discovered that they've revoked the license of the owner of this company. So he called Florence. I gave him Florence's number and told Florence, look, this COS, the license has been revoked. So you're talking about administrative review for this woman to go and put administration review. That is still not going to come out because they've revoked the license. That was when Florence turned it around. The next thing I started hearing from Florence is that I forced her to go and do it. She told me she was not going to do COS for me. I kept disturbing her. I kept telling her this. I was like, wow. But Florence, you told me that if this thing don't come out, you will refund back my money. So why are you now talking like this? You've just collected the whole money that I'm supposed to use to look after my children. My savings account, I borrowed 1,005 from my 18 years old girl who is supposed to move to the university. Don't you have pity on somebody? A woman with 4 children, single mother. Please help me, give me back my money. I started crying, begging this lady. I insulted her, nothing that I did not say. My good friend. The next thing her attitude surprised me. The next thing she's saying that I forced her, I did this, I did that. So that was what happened. Till now, okay, it was the last 2 weeks, from pressure from the other lawyer, she was able to refund 2,500, which is now left with £9,500. Till now, Florence is no more talking to me because the lawyer said he will handle the case. But at a point, the lawyer got tired because he actually told me not to do it. But because I trusted Florence so much and I've seen the people she has brought into the country, that was why I went in for it. So now it's for me to get back my money is not a problem with Florence. So
How long have you and Florence known each other?
I've known Florence for so many years. I lived in Valencia, Spain. People that live in Valencia, when they see this video, they will know me very well. And they will know Florence Anozie as well. Her son name is Anozie. She's a mother of 3 children. Mama Joelle, that's what I call her. So, yeah, I've known her for almost if I'm not mistaken, almost 13 years now. 13 years. Yeah.
So the reason you committed this morning is because you thought you knew Florence very well and she's your trusted friend, and
Yes.
therefore she's not somebody who will deceive you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And the COS, you found out that the company that gave the C that Florence said was going to give you the COS, that is Black Knight World Media and Event Limited. That company, their COS has been revoked. Is that correct?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Does that mean that the COS that they gave was fake?
Yes, that's what I now discovered, that is a fake COS, because the Home Office has revoked their license, so they are not supposed to be working with that company again. And I discovered that even below that company, there are other companies also still working under them, because Florence told me that this is a company she's working with, that they can never defraud me, that I should trust her. So it was out of the trust I have for her, I gave her that money.
So you said when you transfer the money to Florence's bank account, that the money, your bank, they freeze the money and they
Yes.
ask you to come and confirm why you are giving Florence money. What happened?
Yeah. So when she told me to, she actually gave me three different accounts to pay the money into this account. She gave me her name, Florence Anozie. She said I should pay 8,000 into her account. And she gave me Adioye Adeyemi, that I should pay 2,005 into this account. And the third one was Abdul Rasak Abdul Salam. I should pay 1,005 into that account. Out of trust, I did exactly that. Yeah.
Okay. So anyone who is watching this video, who is dealing with anyone, especially someone from our community, and if they tell you pay, split the money into separate account, pay this into this account, pay this to the account, that is a red flag. If you're watching me now, you're dealing in any transaction with anyone, and they are telling you split the money, pay this into this account, pay this account, that is a warning. That is a red flag. If you decide to proceed, then just know that you are exposing yourself to risk. So go ahead and tell us what happened.
Yeah. So Florence asked me to pay 8,000 into her own account. So I went to my bank. I got a check, because I asked the bank manager that what is the easiest way for me to transfer 8,000 pounds into this Florence Anozie's account. He said they will issue me a check. I said, okay. I called Florence. Look at what they said. She said, okay, no problem. I should go ahead. And they gave me a check. I went to her bank to pay it into her account. So after paying it, before you know, she told me that she did not receive it. The next day, the same thing. The third day, the same thing. I became worried. I was like, what's going on? Are you sure you've not received this money? She said, no, she has not received the money. She forwarded all the statement that the bank was telling her, that where did I get this money from? Can I bring a proof of how I got this money? So this 8,000 happened to come out from my account, my savings account. This is money I've been saving for so many years. So I went to her. She lives in Eastwish. I went to Eastwish. I brought my statement of accounts, everything that pertained me. I gave it to them. So they were okay with it. They were satisfied with it. So they told me that, okay, so after 2 or 3 days, that the money will go into her account. I became worried. After 2 weeks before I got my money, I'm like, you know what, Florence, if this money, if they pay it into your account, please transfer it back to me. She said, okay, she has had me. So there and there in the bank, I told them, is it possible for them to transfer the money back into my account? They said, no, it's not possible, because the money have already gone through to Barclays Bank. So it has to go into her own account. Then she will be the one to refund it to me. I said, okay. So that's how I came back to my city where I live here in UK. So when I came back, every day I kept calling this woman, how far? Have you received my money? So it was after 1 week, she told me that, yes, Sandra, she has received the money. I said, please transfer this money back to me. This is a red sign that this thing is not going to work. Just ordinary to send money. 2 weeks, the bank sees my money. Please give me back my money. She started convincing me again. Relax. I've known you for so many years. Relax. You will get your money. This, that, that, that. That was how the whole matter started. I'm like, are you sure? She said, yes. Florence, I dey fear. Even there was a witness on that day. The man is even ready to stand to bear me witness of exactly what this thing, how she convinced me that don't worry. You have seen the 3 people I brought. They are all here in the UK. So why will your own be different? So that's how I went ahead. I left her with the money. She told me to add the remaining 4,000. That was when she gave me all these accounts, and I paid all into the accounts. So, yeah.
Okay. So the money was frozen by the bank,
Yeah.
and a friend advised you not to proceed, that this thing looked like it's not genuine, and you still decide to proceed because of the trust that you have for Florence.
Yes, yes. And I have seen the people she brought. I saw them. One of them stayed with me. In short, her mom and her sister stayed with me in this house, in my house, for about 2 months before they left. One of them live in Norwich, and her mom stays in went back to Nigeria.
So it's not that you were gullible. It's because you trust these people. You've seen the people that she's helped, and
Yes.
you. Who were you trying to bring to the UK? Who's the
my,
person?
my brother's wife, because what she told me is a family, according to her, she said it's a family package, that my brother's wife will come first, then after my brother's wife comes, then she will now apply for my brother to come in with the 2 children. That was our agreement. That was what she said to me. Yes.
Okay. So our team of investigators, we have investigated Black Knight World Media and Events Limited. This company's director, we have William Adedakpo, who lives in William, from what we've gathered, Williams live around Flaxton Road in London. This is a picture of Williams. William, we have a picture of you. This is you. And the other director of this company, from what we have gathered, is Shekun Olufemi. Shekun Olufemi Olu. We have Shekun's picture here. This is Shekun's picture. Shekun is one of these. At this time, Shekun and William are the 2 directors that are still active in this company. We understand that the money was collected on behalf of this company by their companies. We've got Abdulrazak Abdusalami, who collected 1,200. Adeyemi Adeoye
Sorry, sir,
Adeyemi collected,
1,005.
yeah. Razak collected 1,005, and Adeyemi collected 2,500. And the money, we have evidence that the money was now transferred to William and Olufemi. Now, William, I know you will watch this video. From what we have gathered, you are somebody that cares about your reputation, you and Olufemi. We will give you a week to reach out to Sandra. As you can see, she is a single mom with 4 children. This morning, she borrowed this money, and most immigrants can relate with Sandra's story because we all have relatives, brothers, siblings back home that we are trying to help. So this woman, she has obtained a loan to help her brother, and she's ended up in a situation now where Lloyd's Bank is charging her interest on the loan that she obtained. The brothers and the wife, they are not in the UK, and the money cannot be refunded. So we will hope that a week you will reach out to Florence and make sure that she gets the full money that is left, because part 2 of this video is coming out. We will rather you follow the path of honor by giving Sandra her money. On this platform, we do not support exploitation of vulnerable people who just want a better life for their siblings and themselves. So if you do the part of honor, we will not release the part 2 of this video, but we will release part 2 of this video in 7 days time with your thumbnail on the front of the video so that the whole world can see what you are involved in. So a week is enough time for you to follow the path of honor, reaching out to this woman to make sure that she gets her money back. So, Sandra, given what you now know about everything, if you were, what are the mistakes that you think that you made in this whole process that you would like to advise anyone who is involved in COS? What are the things that you advise them to look out for?
The advice I will give other people is not to pay for COS. COS, I later discovered that is supposed to be free. Is a free, is a employee work. Is a work that you get for, is something that you get for free. And secondly, be careful who you trust. Be careful who you trust. And when you want to do such a thing, make sure you deal directly with the company, the person that wants to employ the worker. That is the person you should deal with, not with a friend. Yeah, I've learned my lesson that some friends are not to be trusted. Yeah.
When was the last time you spoke with your friend Florence?
That was last week, because the lawyer, because I was really angry. I have not there's no word I've not told her. I've talked to her to see a way of refunding my money. So the lawyer asked her not to call me again and myself not to call her again. So that's how our communication stopped. She does not call me anymore. I don't call her anymore. Yeah.
Okay. So for anyone who knows Florence, her face is the face on this thumbnail. We put the face there, the face of a scammer. If anyone knows Florence, please kindly tell Florence this video is going to be viewed by the whole world. It's going to be online there. We have no apologies for exposing those in our community who are looking for quick money, who would want to exploit their fellow immigrant. We will continue to use this platform to call them out. Florence, I know you are going to watch this video. We have more videos we have more evidence about you, and we know more about you than you think. We hope that you will refund this woman money back. All we want, the outcome that we want, is for Sandra to get her remaining £8,000 back. So after this video, you are going to see it. Please reach out to Williams, reach out to Olufemi and others. Everybody needs to come together to make sure that Sandra gets her money back. She's a hard-working mother of 4 children. She's raising these 4 children alone. Everyone knows how hard it is to get money in the UK. So I think that we can all look at this woman and make sure that we do what is right by making sure that she gets her money back. If you're watching this video, you have been a victim of scam, or you've got any story that you want to share with our platform, please, you can reach out to us on our WhatsApp number, which is the number displaying here. We would always share your story if we think that lessons can be learned. Sandra, I am confident that before we release part 2 of this video, that Olufemi, Williams, and Florence, they will follow the path of honor and try to repair their reputation. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us today. Don't forget to share this video with anyone that you know will benefit. Don't forget to give it a like and leave your comment in the comment section, because there are a lot of people in our community who are looking for quick money, want to scam their fellow Nigerians, fellow Africans because of money. We must all work together to call them out. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.